We're currently in the middle of our living room makeover series.
In this video, I'm going to show you how I went from this and this to this by adding a TV stand to my DIY fireplace wall.
I don't want to have to keep the TV behind the soundbar, so I'm going to raise it up by creating a simple television stand. Hey guys, we're Darius and Akila of DIY Power Couple.
And we're here to help you update your home
And save money by doing it yourself.
Home improvement
with love.
These are some of the tools and products you'll need for this project. We put a link to our Amazon idea list in the description. The reason we're creating this new TV stand is because once we brought the TV and soundbar back in and wiped them down, we noticed that the TV was too heavy for the center of the unit and caused it to bow.
We're going to create a TV stand that's a little bit wider than the soundbar so that I can stick my hands behind it to fix it or remove any wires. The soundbar is 40 inches wide. I also don't want the television too high, so I'm going to make it just above the soundbar. It's probably going to be around 7 inches high.
We went to our local home improvement store and picked up a 2x12x12 plank of wood. In case you can't tell, this wood is very heavy. We have a lot of respect for all of the woodworkers out there. We needed wood that would be sturdy enough to hold the heavy TV. I gotta tell you that I underestimated the durability of wood, but now I have a new respect for it. We cut the plank into two 50-inch pieces because the original plan was to make a box for the soundbar. Our soundbar wouldn't fit in the cubby that came with the electric fireplace because it was too wide, and a complete box would make the TV higher than the family would like. We already marked the area for the TV, so the blue tape showed us that 2 planks as a box would be too high for the space. We also removed nails from the brick and mortar because the original plan was to mount the TV to the brick wall. Then we capped the wires and covered them with electrical tape. So this meant that we weren't going to use the TV mount that we already bought. We decided to preserve the brick and place the TV on the fireplace unit. We decided to cut 3 legs that will maintain stability throughout the length of the wooden stand, and only use one of the planks. Our goal for this TV stand project is to make it strong and simple. Building this reminds me of a step stool I made when I was in middle school. To remove any anxiety you may have, I have to tell you that you don't have to be perfect. Just do it to the best of your ability. This is not a race or a competition. You're just trying to make your living space a little bit better. To save myself from aches and pains, I used an electric mouse sander to help me smooth the wood. I leveled our new TV stand, but I didn't realize that the garage floor was a little unlevel. So I placed the wood on paint buckets when doing most of my work. I'm not sure if you caught it when I showed the 2 50-inch pieces in the beginning of the video, but you can see multiple swirls from an industrial saw on them. This is one of the reasons why I have to apply wood putty. My wife and I like to see how projects look once we're done. We want this TV stand to be as nice as possible based on our own skill level. So like you would, we're trying to catch those fine details. Don't worry, I'm not going to leave it like this. Everything will eventually be smoothed out with the sander. If this is your first time working with wood, you have to fill in the gashes and gaps and then sand the surface to make everything look and feel smooth. We're doing all of this to the top surface and then we're going to test it out. Our little helpers, who are now big helpers, gave us some of their muscle. We put the soundbar in, took a step back, and decided that we needed to make it a little shorter on top. So we cut the 3 legs down to about 4.5 inches each. It was at this time that we decided to do the inside wood of the TV stand. Take a look at the process of how we got this wood looking smooth. We even covered and sanded the notches so that they would be smooth. There's a lot of prep work and actual work that goes into a project that some people don't know about. I want to take this time to thank you for allowing us to show you our failures and our successes. And just so you know, we didn't cut any corners on this small TV stand project. At first, we completely spray painted the top and bottom of the TV stand. But we weren't completely happy with it once it dried. It didn't seem as dark as we thought it should have been. Spray paint made the color look dry, so we had to use something else to give it that vibrant color. We went to our local home improvement store to find an alternative. A quick side note, there are water-based and oil-based gel stains. There are a lot of them, and they come in many colors. Gel stain dries very nice, But in my opinion, it's very messy, or at least I'm messy with it. At first we tried to find the gel stain color that matched the top of the fireplace unit, and then we planned to spray it with a polyurethane covering. Since we've done several projects with gel stain for my son's room, like his trophy and train cases, like his bed unit, which took us a little bit of time to do outside, the old school dresser drawer that he received from his grandmother, and a small coffee table that we received from Facebook Marketplace. With all of this experience, we figured this was a better way for us to go. So we bought the black gel stain and went to work. Just like the other projects, we used an oil-based gel stain for this one. It may be messy, but I'm liking what I see. For us, it was easier to use a cleaned old rag than a gel stain rag. Gel stain rags would fray and stick to the surface. We made sure to wipe every inch of the TV stand to give it the nice clean look. I like how even though it's black, you can still see the wood grain pop through. It's always great when our family works as a team to get things done. We looked it over and saw how it all went together.
So the next thing I want to do is wrap the cords and hide the wires.
I'm really happy with the way it turned out because I wanted to cover my soundbar. And the new TV stand was high enough over it to make it look great. I know you want to know, so I'll tell you. We didn't mount the TV because we didn't want to mess up the brick. And after everything we did for our living room makeover, we didn't want to have to cut out brick to make an outlet. In our opinion, everything turned out great, but let me know what you think. We went from an 80s plain fireplace to a TV stand on our DIY fireplace wall. Wow, look at that, we did it.
We really appreciate you guys being with us on this chapter of our new life.
And if you like this video series, give us a thumbs up, share with your family and friends, and subscribe to the channel.
And remember,
You can DIY too. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye-bye.